We're on?
Live.
Okay.
Because we got good connection and everything.
Okay, go
the
move.
red light on here? Yeah.
Go move that block in it. I need you to, Jules, I need you to sound check the music in the background, like walk out on the grass. And then see how it sounds with me talking in the background. You got 4 minutes. 3 minutes.
Yeah, you don't even know how many people are watching you.
Just go that way. A little more that way.
No.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. You need to go grab the Gen X phone too.
Yeah. Sorry, not doing your stuff.
That's alright. Don't do that. Okay. Where's the white one, Briggs?
I don't know.
You knocked it over.
I did?
I'm trying to help you.
People are here. Are you on?
You got 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes.
Hey.
Okay. You good?
Yeah.
All right. Two minutes. 2 minutes, then we can annoy the shit out of 13 people. How old am I? I was born in 1967 on the 25th of December. You can do the math. So sound on that, like, can you hear it? Okay. What do you mean somebody's asking questions? We're not on yet. I don't know, minute and a half. Then we can annoy the shit out of 13 people. Sorry about how I fucking look, man. I was working on that car.
Hey, man.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Got another minute.
Cool.
Okay, this has whiskey in it, right? I don't want that shit from last time. Okay.
Yeah, we are live.
Okay, can you, we got 1 minute. Go get in position. We're going to do,
How many kids in the fam?
we're not live yet. I ain't answering any questions yet.
Oh, the thing went away. Oh,
It was frost. It melts.
I know. I wanted
It's
to
summertime.
stay like that.
Jesus Christ. Listen, you got to have the email open. So does Mom.
Alright.
Because if I do something, that's how we're going to address the email thing.
Okay. Yeah, remember?
I know. If I drink all this, I'll give away whatever the fuck I want and some.
You're just giving away your money.
I'll give away my money. I ain't got much of it anyway. Who gives a shit? I'm broke. All right, last minute.
What whiskey are you drinking?
Okay, so Jules, you said that was fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. There's all over the place right
I
now.
want to know what you're drinking. You have 367
I'm drinking a lot of setup.
Drinking a lot of setup. Yeah. Can't believe you drugged my ass out here again. Okay, I don't have to do it after this one. If I do really good this time, you'll leave me alone. You promise?
No, I don't promise.
Well, then I'm going to quit now. You can at least lie and promise.
I promise.
There you go. All right, 6 o'clock. You're on.
It is 6 o'clock.
Let me turn down the other shit for you.
Thanks.
Okay, you're on.
29 viewers at the start.
We got all 13 people
Yeah,
following us. So.
I can't see it on the computer.
435.
You need to start. Say something.
Oh.
Loud and clear.
Do you ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? Welcome to Gen X Live. To all 429 of you, we're now live, and I present to you my dad.
Hola, ¿qué pasa? ¿Dónde está, amigo?
No hablo inglés.
So there was a few things that I missed because I wasn't here last time. Let me get out of the way some stuff. Yes, I'm on fucking crutches. The short version is I tore my meniscus, but on top of that, being a mechanic for 35 years, concrete, yeah, knees, ankles, and the fact that I'm way too fucking fat has ruined the cartilage between my knees. I got bone spurs, arthritis, and everything else. Doc says I'm never going to get better unless I have surgery. No one will do the surgery on a big fat guy, so I got to lose like a bunch of weight, or
Which is doing great.
I got to lose a bunch of weight, or I'm on crutches in a wheelchair the rest of my life, and in pain. So, well, more on that boring topic later, but yeah, it's a pain in the ass and it hurts, and it blows chunks. And yeah, I know part of it I did to myself, so save your judgment. Fuck off, I already know. It's not my fault I'm fat. It's not my fault that everything in this world that tastes good is bad for me. I gotta blame somebody else for that.
Sucks.
Plus, Gen X mom can really, really fucking cook. So anyway, so that was out of the way. My crutches, my wheelchair. What was the other stuff they wanted to know? There were some questions they had.
You actually wrote them down when I told you to?
Well, no, I'm faking it right now, hoping that you wrote them down. I'm looking at cartoons here, just trying to pass the time till you come up with something. So hopefully that, I can keep scrolling through Far Side comic strips, and you're going to actually ask a question.
Yeah, they want to know what you're drinking.
Jack Daniel's Old number 7. Oh wait, Gen X Mom. That's not number 7. That's the Green Stripe, right?
That's the rye.
The rye, Green Stripe, Jack Daniel's, and this is good old fashioned American Cola Coca.
You have Australia, Canada.
Everybody.
You know what? We should start out with a drink. We all should. Anybody? Is it too early for anybody? Somewhere?
Probably.
Gonna give everybody a second here. We should start off with this. Everybody raise a glass. Just go one. If you're actually doing it, don't fucking lie. There's no reason to lie. But if you're gonna do it, just type in there that you raised a glass with us or with me. Just do it right now, and we'll drink together. Ready? All right. That's how we're starting. Here's to you.
Cheers.
Okay.
Never too early.
Never too early. All right. Okay.
When were you born? Start with the basics first.
Yeah.
When was I born? I was born a poor black child in the year of 1967, on the year of our Lord. And December 25th, 1967. You do the math if you want to know. When were you born?
I was born...
And don't tell me you don't know because you were very young at the time and you don't remember. That joke gets old. Go ahead.
I was born October 23rd, 2005.
So you are Generation Z?
People call us the iGen. I'm not an Apple product.
You're an iGen? I don't know what the fuck that means.
It's like iPhone.
All right, so let me start off by saying... I can't start off twice, can I? We started off with something else. Let me continue with Happy Mother's Day. There's got to be a bunch of people out there. Mother's Day is going on. It is. And Happy Mother's Day. Seriously, that isn't just Happy Mother's Day because you got knocked up. I mean, it's because you're a mom. Because you did the job. It's a job. It's semi-difficult, I know, because I've watched her do it. So, backing up a little bit, obviously it's too late to get these out for...
He is a real person, not a paid actor.
Yeah. So, you check these out.
None of
You see these?
actor.
These are badass, and Gen X Mom designed these. They're real soft. They're the V-neck. Yeah. They got the little logo there in the corner, but they're badass.
Yeah, everyone say Happy Mother's Day.
Right there. Gen X Mom. If you are a Gen X Mom, if you know a Gen X Mom, this is your stuff right here. Yes, you can buy these on where?
GenXTalks.com.
Yeah, there's a store there and you can buy them. But yeah, Gen X Mom had an idea for those. She designed those out there real quick and then took a credit card out of my wallet and bought a bunch so you guys can have
Where
them.
can we get it? People are asking.
GenXTalks.com. There's a store. Gen X Talks. Is it Gen X? It's just GenXTalks.com, right?
It's like our TikTok name.
Oh, well then it's a regular website. I don't know.
They want to wish me a happy Mother's Day. Can I just step in?
Yeah.
Step in.
You gonna say Happy Mother's Day to Gen X Mom?
Hi, everyone.
This is my mom.
That's not my mom. That's my chick. Yeah.
Hi.
Raising 8 kids, 4 boys and 4 girls. Definitely earned the title. Yeah, there's a bunch of different sizes on there, but you guys got to get... These are fucking cool. There's some stuff that I don't tell you about.
Do they come in non-V-neck?
No.
We do not
See,
have non-V-neck.
I said do non-V-neck, and she's like, no, the V-neck is for chicks, and they're going to like it. They don't like the collar pull around there, and I was like, all right, get what you want. And now what? First fucking person on there is like, you got one. See, I told you. She said, Gen X Mom is right over there, and I'm throwing out a big, I fucking told you. Anyway, so, yeah, you can go grab that. What else did I... Oh, how many... Does everybody remember the last time that I asked a question, a trivia question? I asked you, I said, okay, we'll give away a hat or a mug or something, and I'll do a movie quote, and you guys have to respond. So, Gen Z kids sitting here watching all your comments race by.
I actually recorded it.
Racing by. And he says, I said my thing was trivia about who said the line, you know, what movie, if I was born a poor black child, which was, of course, was Steve Martin in the movie The Jerk. So everybody, but the jerk, they pound through. How the fuck are we going to tell who was first? We thought we had it, but I literally had 12 emails going, I was first. I was the first one. Trust me, I was the first. Well, what do I got to do? Figure out the right dude who was first, give him the hat or the mug, and then write 11 emails going, hey, fucker, you were second, you were third, you weren't first? So Gen X Mom just sent everybody who replied a hat or a mug or whatever the fuck we gave away.
I didn't approve of that. I was like, really?
What were you going to do? What was your solution?
I would have just given it to nobody. Because,
no, because there was a dude who won.
I know there was a dude who won, but there was no way to figure it out.
That was our mistake. That was my mistake.
Yeah, I know. It was our mistake, I guess.
Just had to give it to everybody. Everybody who took the time to write an email and go, I was first, they got something in the mail. But I'm not doing that shit again. If I have a trivia thing, I'm going about it a different way. I can't just give away 10 mugs and 10 hats every
People
time.
Are saying you should have... the one you see first, but sometimes the one we see first is like the fourth one.
Yeah, sometimes it scrolls by so quick. I can't see it anyway. I don't have my glasses on.
We can do up to 6X or something. People are asking about.
You can get any of those shirts on pretty much anything we got out there up to 6X. So you can go from small to 6X. Now, a couple of the bigger ones, it takes a little bit to get them. Like you'll turn in the order and then Gen X Mom's got to go down to the printer, which isn't too far. She just has them yank one off the shelf and do it. But it's not like something we've got boxes of, you know. So just give me a minute on those or give her a minute. But we can do it. It just takes a minute to go that route. Did you get the Gen X phone like I told you?
Oh, no.
Okay, leave. Kids don't follow goddamn directions at all. Everybody wonders why I drink. Why do I drink? Well, because they don't fucking listen. Here's the kids not listening. If you got one, you're probably already drinking.
Seeing lots of NFL gear worn in the house. Who are you guys fans of?
Question from Gen X Mom was about NFL gear. We're Broncos fans from the early 70s. Rams fans because of where we live. We're player fans too. I mean, there's certain players you got to respect on each team. So, you know, you'll see some miscellaneous gear like that for the NFL. But that's Broncos and Rams are the top teams right there. And like I said, Rams from where we grew up. That makes it easy. Okay, so God, I have all my notes in here. You guys are thinking I'm not on YouTube or something here. I'm not fucking looking at TikToks. I'm actually answering some shit. Everybody says, why am I still in California? Why am I in California? Why are you still in the United States? For those of you that are. Why do you live in the United States? You got Joe Biden as president and liberals and socialists running everything. Why don't you just leave? Because it's your fucking country and you like it. And you're hoping for change and you want a different president. Well, I love California. I love absolutely everything about California. They got the pine trees right on the coast, Yosemite. It could be right at the best beaches. I mean, I love California. I love the high deserts camping out there, Joshua Tree and stuff. I love California. I just can't stand what socialism has turned it into. I love the United States of America. I can't stand what socialism has turned it into. So everybody keeps bombarding me with, oh, man, how the fuck can you stay in California? Because I love California. I'm trying to change shit. I like it. I've grown up here. I want it. It's beautiful. Just people are fucking it up. Now you know why I'm still here.
It's dead.
Why wasn't it on the charger?
Because my phone was on the charger.
Oh, so now all of a sudden you're more popular than Gen X? You're more important than Gen X Talks?
I am Gen
No
X Talks.
one person is bigger than...
Look, hold on. Hold on.
What?
We wouldn't be live streaming right now if this was on the charger. So, either be live and don't answer questions through the phone, or answer questions through the phone and not be live.
How's your Instagram coming?
It's going great, actually. I think.
Well, it's been a month. You get 10,000 followers yet?
At 6,000?
6,000 6,000.
Oh, yeah. Let's call that an ouch.
6,024.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
How many followers do you have on Instagram?
I don't have an Instagram account, so I don't care.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
I don't have an TikTok.
How many followers? Actually, you probably have all of my followers. So like, it's our
I don't have any followers.
More like ours.
Okay, now
At
that
this
your
point.
phone is not... Can you put that one on the charger? Can we do that?
Oh, no.
Why didn't you just put it on the charger while you were in there? Why walk all the way out here with a dead phone to go, it's not fucking charged? You
Look,
couldn't have delivered that information without the phone?
This is dead. Like, you can't charge it.
Oh, let me see.
This
Let
is
me
what
see it.
dead phones mean.
Let me see it. You're right. Thank you for bringing it out here. Now that I can see it and weigh it, now I can appreciate just how dead it is.
Hold on, check its pulse.
Go put it on the fucking
It's
charger.
dead.
Go.
It's dead.
Love
you, Dad.
Blessed. Okay, so just gonna shoot myself and call it a day. Because you see what I'm dealing with? You get it? That kind of shit. All the time. Why bring a fucking phone all the way out here to show me that it's dead? He could have just said, hey, Dad, the phone was dead. I put it on the charger. We'll check it in a little while. No. No, we're not going to do that. Dumbass. You guys wonder how I deal with this shit. I don't. I don't deal with it. I'm not even fucking good at it.
I am back.
California, New Rules, Monterey, free shirt, okay. And then, are we still not allowed to call people out that are dumbasses?
Yes, we are not allowed to do that.
Because I got 2 names right here
Delete them.
on TikTok that are complete
No.
fucking
Delete 'em.
assholes.
Delete them.
I don't want to delete them. I want to find out where they live and go rap on their fucking door. God, we got so
Shouldn't
many.
do that.
You know, the people that they do this shit because they get away with it. You know, people run their fucking mouth like Karen's in a parking lot going, you can't touch me. I'm going to film you and run my mouth until someone slaps the shit out of them. Then they quit doing that. Then they back up a little bit.
Can't do that on TikTok.
It'd be worth it. I think it would, even if we got shut down. Fuck these guys. Do you know who did a talk for a minute? You say something creative. Not you. Talk to them for a minute. I have the conversation over
Tell them
here.
about your basketball game.
Oh yeah, my basketball game. It was live streamed on Instagram. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. We lost both games. It was sad.
Okay.
But I still had a good time.
Okay.
I wish we would have won. I'm on the JV basketball team.
Do you thank them for watching and commenting?
Yeah, I do think for the 10 people that watched and LA Gear watched, the company, or the person, the account watched. I was wearing their shoes. It was cool. I was wearing LA Gears.
Real quick, I missed something. I owe an apology to Parker5662. I don't know if I should say his real name or not. He probably wouldn't care. He's a cool cat. But he bumped into us when we did. When we went down to Tommy's down in Valencia. He showed up, and he was a followers fan. We talked for a little bit. Cool guy. But I was going to say something last week, and I didn't. But he brought me one of his dads. His dad passed away a while back, and he had a big collection of Rams gear. And he brought me this and gave it to me. Yep. That's like an authentic one from the era, from the 80s, early 80s. And I wanted to shout out and thanks to him because, you know, it takes something when you're going to be someplace and they flag you down, they see you're going there. It's one thing to drive over there and say hi, get a picture and shake hands and talk, which is way fucking cool. But to actually have a dude grab something and bring it to you, that's awesome. So I missed him the last time we were on. So Parker5662, and I would say his first name, but he might get pissed. But he's a cool cat. Cool job. Can't tell about that either. High level stuff. But there was a picture of him and I and the kid on Instagram, right? Did you guys post something on there about that?
Yes.
If you go back and look, it's in there. And anyway, I didn't want to miss it this week because that was really fucking cool. It's important.
Can you tell them LA Gear about LA Gear and that
Oh, yeah.
they're making a comeback? Because they're
LA
saying they're what? They're back.
LA Gear is making a comeback. And
I'll
on
look at the shoes.
Yeah, and they're by the front door in the box. So LA Gear's making a comeback, and in one of our Instagram meme posts, I added them thinking, oh well, it's them, so I should add them.
Yeah.
We got into some direct messages, did a Zoom meeting. They sent me some shoes to play on the court with.
Yeah, it wasn't just like one person, was it, on the Zoom
No.
meeting? Oh, that fucking sounded good. That was healthy.
So,
Healthy pipes. Sorry.
Yeah, they're making a comeback, and they're doing more than just girl shoes. I know, because there were girl shoes in the 80s, right? 80s.
Yeah, all the hot chicks wore LA Gears with like those scrunchy socks down with the tight jeans.
Yeah, they're not just for girls anymore. These are guy shoes. These are really cool. These are LA Gears. And then these are the basketball shoes I was playing with. These were really good basketball.
They're not on camera.
Oh, they're not on camera?
Go towards
Okay.
the Gen
Here,
X hat.
you talk
Here.
and I'll hold it.
Okay, well these are LA Gears. And those are the ones I played basketball in. I thought they were pretty good quality. And I would get them in a different color, but I didn't get to choose. These are just everyday shoes. Me personally, I'd probably wear those. Those are really cool looking. But they're making a comeback. They sent the whole family some shoes. Shout out to LA Gear. Thank you.
That was pretty cool.
Now, commercial over.
I'm not wearing LA Gears though. Those are for girls. I know they're making them for guys, but I don't know. And don't give me the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar story either.
Yeah, Kareem wore them. Karl Malone did a commercial for them.
Okay, listen. I know I was kind of interrupting your Zoom meeting with LA Gear, but because the other guy, some guy in LA Gear, had made a comment about, hey, Kareem wore these. Kareem was broke, filing bankruptcy, taking any deal he could get. So of course he wore girl shoes in the '80s on the court. They paid him to. I just can't. LA Gear's a chick thing. I mean, the hottest chicks back then wore LA Gears. Probably the hottest moms right now are going to be wearing LA Gears. They're going to buy one pair. They should buy one pair. I mean, you want to talk about bringing something back? That's some cool shit. That's what I would do.
Would you say 1982 is the end of Kareem's career?
82? No.
That was the heat of his career.
Yeah.
That's when he wore LA Gears.
Oh, bullshit. Fuck it. I'm drinking more.
Okay,
That's
I'm going to
bullshit.
say thank you to the people. Ellen, you sent some stuff.
Secretly
Bearded,
in the background, anybody? Or am I alone on this? I'll drink
Bearded,
alone.
you sent a crap ton. I didn't get to say it. It was a candle and a disco ball. Dragonfly, I saw that. Peeps, I saw that.
Refill this?
I thought you were just going to drink it forever.
I drank it till it was gone. Go ahead, do your thing. Leave me alone.
Well, I said thank you to those people.
That's it? That's all the things you got in life?
LA Gears. They're really cool.
You did that already. You weren't going to talk about that shit anymore.
We'll talk about those. Yeah, let's talk about these.
No, I'm not talking about that.
No, we're not talking about those?
No.
We're just going to let them look at them?
Just shut up. I'm looking through my notes.
I know. I'm just glad you freshened up for the live stream, you know?
I did. I was out working. I scrubbed as much as I could off of here.
Too.
Got as much off as I could, and I straightened out my hair and threw my hat on. You know what? I put cologne on, so we're all good to go. I got as cleaned up as I could.
You put cologne on?
Yeah. Why? What?
It's a live stream.
Look, we're in front of a bunch of people. I smell correctly now. I may have a little grease on my hands, but...
Oh, yeah. I forgot to put the smell, like, where you could smell through my phone. Thank you, JT, and thank you, Peter.
Okay, look. Just quit busting my balls over this. Jesus, H-tap dancing
See,
Christ.
people say you smell great.
Thank you. You see? You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
They smell it.
Yeah, smell it. What does it smell like?
And I've been saying it's wonderful is what it smells like. It smells wonderful. It smells wonderful.
Smells like
1985.
Yeah, that's what you call it.
There is a cologne that I wear that smells like the year 1985.
What's your favorite car from the 80s?
You know, somebody asked a question. I forget whether I read it or you wrote it down. One of you guys asked about the Buick Grand National. And I don't know whether we talked about that on the first live stream or not, but every year Hot Rod Magazine used to come out once a year with the fastest production cars. And I think they used to omit the Corvette. But then they went with the fastest production car. They'd get them all out there, quarter-mile track, and they'd run them down the road. And then the Hot Rod would list them, and on the front of the issue was the fastest one. And I was working at a Union 76 gas station on the corner of Whitsett and Victory. And I think it was 86. And the magazine showed up at the gas station, and so I flipped through the mail and grabbed that. You know what was on the cover? A Buick. A Buick was the fastest production car. So that was 85 or 86. I think it was 86. The Buick Grand National. Now, not my favorite car, and I've worked on a few of them, but really fucking cool that a Buick made one stab at we are the fastest before they went off into the distance again. So you're asking about cars in the 80s. That's one of them.
Someone said you smell like a Ford Pinto.
No one said that. You're full of
Someone
shit.
did.
No one said that.
Did you tell them the name of your cologne?
No. What is it?
Someone said Drakkar. Isn't that right?
Yeah, Drakkar. Who?
I didn't
There
see.
was quite a few that said it.
Yeah.
How would they know that?
We're just guessing. You
Yeah.
said it smelled like 1985.
So then if they had the same feeling, then I'm right. That does smell like 1985. It's not like I gave them ESP through here and got it into their head or they took it out of mine.
So you're saying that if more people agree with you, you're right? So that means if the majority of the Earth think that the Earth is flat, it's flat now?
The Earth is not fucking flat.
No, I'm just using your logic.
Anybody
So
who
if
thinks the Earth is flat, fucking hang up and unfollow us.
Look,
Jesus.
No, I'm just using your knowledge. Because I don't know what 1985 smells like.
Well, they did. They guessed it right. So obviously they were all badass.
They guessed it right. How do you know they're right?
Because I'm right.
If more and more people say that the same thing, is that right?
What do you mean? How do I know they're right? Okay, look. I was there in 1985. Okay, I was present. So I know this smells like 1985. All right? If they also say that this smell is 1985, Drakkar, then we must have all been there. We're not reading about it in some textbook like you are. We're actually there.
I sniffed the pages to make sure. Yeah, like that penny.
There's something wrong with you if you're
Yeah,
sniffing.
that's how I smell 1985. Is that what you're
pages
telling
of a
me?
textbook. I don't want you to touch me right now.
You just said.
You just said you were sniffing
How do
the
I
pages
read smell?
of a textbook.
How do I read a smell?
You're reading about smells, I said. You're talking about sniffing pages.
That's
What is wrong with
weird.
you?
Why would I sniff pages?
I don't know. You're the one who brought it up. I didn't
You're
say
sniffing
you said.
pages.
No. You said you
sniffed
were.
those pages.
I did not.
I watched you sniff
You're full
the
of
pages.
shit. You're
Yes, I
diverting
did.
right now. You're full of shit.
No, I watched
you
you
got caught
sniff
backwards up. Say, go wipe your ass and start over. Jesus.
Hey, go over those questions on the paper.
What questions?
What paper?
The one that Dad has.
Holy shit.
Start on the first page.
All right.
Wait, do they want me to answer them again like I did last time?
No.
You're supposed to ask him at least.
Oh yeah.
Dad, you should be asking Dad.
Do you ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? Welcome to Gen X Talks. Today, I'm going to be asking my dad a lightning round question.
Okay.
Thoughts about vaping?
I don't care for vaping. I don't think it's good for you. I think there's chemicals in it that we don't know about. They do that with weed now, too. They got super weed out there that's laced with so much shit. Who knows what it is?
It's like the super weed.
Super weed.
Cars, trucks, has driven or car interests.
That's a question. Could you phrase that in a question, Alex Trebek?
I don't know how to say that. That's cars / trucks has driven or car interests.
Give me this. Now, let me show you.
Them words is tough.
Words is hard for you, I know.
Them words is
See,
tough.
Gen X mom writes, cars, trucks has driven or car interest, okay? That's for you to read. Now, how you present it to the public is you say, you read that, and you're like, let me ask you a question. You like cars or trucks better? Which one do you like more? Which one have you driven? What are your interests? If you had a hobby, see how that is? You don't just read the text. It's a little script for you, a note, and you're reading a cliff note like it's a biography.
Fade in. Jesse. I'm reading a screenplay. Jesse. Cars, trucks, has driven or car interests. Indent.
I don't know how to answer your question.
I don't know. What's the difference between Gen X Republican and Gen X Liberals?
Well, that's the difference between liberals and Republicans of any age. You know, you vote red or you vote blue. You're either a socialist or you're American. That's it.
Playground equipment from your childhood. Metal slides, merry-go-rounds, swings.
Everything was metal growing up. Everything was metal. Make sure you're loud enough they can hear you, too.
Oh, yeah. My fault.
Everything was metal. The slides were cooking hot. Any public park you went to, the bars were glowing. Nobody seemed to care. You just kept playing.
Someone asked if I'm your son.
Well, we haven't got the DNA test back, and he does look an awful lot like the UPS driver. So I'm thinking yes, but I'm just not sure.
Nicknames of friends. Wait, these are all the ones I answered in the last live
Yeah, but
stream.
they want to know what Dad, you answered what Dad.
If you answered as me, did you get him right?
I hope so.
All right, go.
Nicknames of friends growing up.
Well, okay. We had a group called S7, and we dressed up in fatigues when we were 13 through 15, and we ran around with Rambo knives and all sorts of dumb shit. There was my friend who was living in New Mexico, Farmington, New Mexico. There's a ranger down there. His name was Mr. DNA. And a friend of mine who works for the Pentagon, or with the Pentagon back east in Virginia, was called the Colonel. And a friend of mine, UPS in Chattanooga, was called Mr. Kamikaze. It was Mr. Kamikaze, Mr. DNA, the Colonel. I was called Scavenger. And we had a guy who ended up being in the Marine Corps and worked at Rockwell Industries. He was Cayudo, Mr. Cayudo. And we were just a group. That's what we had. We had little symbols for our names, and we'd sign stuff like that. And, yeah, those were our nicknames. I know you're looking for Bubba and Beef and all that shit, but no, it wasn't like that.
Okay, that's the end of the first lightning round. Are you ready?
Yeah, that was quick. Go.
I know, you really drew it out.
Do we still
Why do
have...
they call you Scavenger?
Because I was the guy in our group. There was like 7 or 8 of us, and there was a tight-knit group of 4. But in our group, I was the guy who could find stuff. If you guys ever saw the A-Team, Faceman, it was his job to get stuff. Whatever they needed, it's like, go get me one of these, and you just have to go get it. Well, that's what I was. It was like, hey, we got to go do this, this, and this, and we're going to need a lawnmower, a weed eater, and a pickup truck. Well, then I'd have to go scrounge that shit up and find it. Or we need a film projector, an outdoor screen, and a .22 rifle with a scope. Then I'd have to go scavenge it up. I'd have to go to every source I knew, even the ones off the books, and I'd come up with everything we were getting and doing. That was it. Scavenger. I was scrounging for shit. That was my job. But back in the day, I was dialed in the San Fernando Valley. I knew every junkyard and janitor there was, and janitors got keys to everything. Don't you ever forget that.
Is that still true today? Do you still scavenger for things?
Not so much. I wish I could still scavenger for stuff. I don't... the towns I've lived in, I used to go at lunchtime and go around to all the other shops, all the wrecking yards, all the yard sales. I knew who was giving away what stuff was coming up. Not so much anymore, but I used to. I wish I did, but no, I don't do that anymore.
Okay, we'll take a drink while I thank some people.
I thank some people.
What did Mr. DNA do?
Mr. DNA, the guy from New Mexico in Farmington who's a ranger, he was the smart guy in the group. He's the one who figured everything out, like mathematically, could we do it? Could it possibly do it? He figured shit out. He was way out in front of the rest of us with intelligence, so we nicknamed him Mr. DNA.
Thank you, Natalie and Chari. Those are the people I have written down. I'm sure there was more of you. I'm sorry. Have you ever dumpster dove? It says dived.
Not in the sense I was looking for food. Although I've told all my kids a story. If you're hitchhiking, let's just say, you're out on your own, and it starts to rain, where do you go? And all of them go, you go to a motel. Really? If you're hitchhiking, what if you don't have money for a motel? What if you got $30 in your pocket? You're going to burn it up on a room to stay in? So when you're just out in the rain and you're on your own, you're backpacking, you're hitchhiking, look for a bridge. First place you go. You're out of town somewhere. The second place is you find a dumpster. Sometimes you can find empty dumpsters and close that lid and get in there. So I've done that before. I'm way up in Northern California near the Canadian border when they wouldn't let me back into the country in 1987. That was a shit show. Look, that's a long story though. But
we want to hear it.
Real fast. They want to know if you can see the Harley.
Can we see the Harley? No. I don't have it put back together yet. I just got my tank back and I'm going to put it back together. One day we'll unveil it. It's nothing custom, but it's mine and it's Pacific Blue, and we'll start it up. We'll do it on a live stream.
Blue.
I ordered it that way.
Not specific blue. I know you didn't say that.
No, not specific blue. Pacific Blue.
Specific
you sound like
blue.
your dumb sister.
You just said specific.
I'm going to go to the Pacific Ocean. That's what she says. I go to the Pacific Ocean.
She's going to a certain ocean.
Yeah, which ocean specifically are you going to? All right. How many viewers do we got? 19 viewers yet? 20?
At least 4.
Okay.
Is that 5.08? Do we have almost a tenth of a person?
5. We have 0.5. We have half a viewer. Good.
Okay, what's your...
I can't hear you, so I know they can't hear you.
What's your... What?
What are you drinking?
What's your favorite...
Jack Daniels Green Label Rye. Green Stripe Rye.
What's your least favorite part of the valley?
Pacoima.
Weird.
Least favorite part of the valley was Pacoima. That was it. What do you want?
Okay, what's in the flask?
Again, Jack Daniels rye. It's kind of a cream label with a green stripe. Green stripe.
Someone said, "How about them Dodgers?"
How about them Dodgers? I gotta watch more Dodgers.
Referring to the bathroom incident. Remember that? Remember that story?
I'm not talking about that. I'm not gonna tell the story again.
Come on, that was funny.
Got the shit kicked out of me.
No, not that story.
Which one?
No, the one with Iceman. How he gets his news about the Dodgers. He broke code number 47.
Got a buddy of mine named Iceman. He used to be a long haul trucker. Now he works on a dam crew up in Isabella. Anyway, comes in one day, he's all hot, telling me this story and how upset he is because he goes, "I was just trying to make conversation with this guy about the Dodgers, wearing a Dodgers hat," and the guy's all, I'm like, "Yeah, that's pretty fucking rude, but why was he mad?" "I don't know why he was fucking mad." I said, "Well, tell me what happened." He goes, "I'm standing there and I look over and he's got a Dodgers hat on, so I start talking to him and he won't respond. I'm like, 'Hey buddy, I'm talking to you.' I said, 'Okay, well, where were you?' You know?" He goes, "Well, in the bathroom, standing at a urinal." I said, "The fuck you talking to some dude you don't know? Don't talk to people in the bathroom at a urinal. You don't have a conversation." He goes, "Why not? We're both taking a piss." I go, "You don't want to have a conversation with your Johnson in your hand. It's not fucking cool."
Yeah, first, he chose the urinal next to the guy.
Yeah, I found out that there was like 10 urinals open.
Yeah.
And Iceman goes and stands right next to the fucker.
That's the first
rule. And then he starts talking to him.
No, second rule broken is that he looked over. So then third rule is that he started talking to him. It's just why?
There's so much wrong with that conversation.
God, why? Oh.
Never mind, I'm not friends with Iceman no more.
Yeah.
Done.
It's not I got this from the heavens.
The Seamus joke that's on YouTube, there's a YouTube video on our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
it's a Seamus joke. It's long. And I was drinking, huh?
Yeah, we can post it on TikTok now.
No, it's longer than 3 minutes, isn't it?
No, it was 2 minutes.
Didn't I ramble for like half an hour?
No, it was like 2 minutes.
But anyway, that joke is Iceman's joke. He told me that joke, and it's on YouTube. It's the Seamus joke. It's the only joke on there.
What does the sign on the ceiling say?
Which sign?
That one.
What?
It says, "You can't have my country, you can't have my guns, and I don't want your handouts."
Say it again. I don't think they heard you.
Okay. "You can't have my country, you can't have my guns, and I don't want your handouts." Our live gets suspended right there.
Hey, so you guys already knew about these, and you guys fucked me on this. I told you I had 4 of those, and you guys ordered like 12, and then I had to go buy more just to be able to sell them to you guys, which is kind of bullshit.
He still wants one, so...
I still can't have one. So then Gen X Mom got these. I don't know if you can see these or not. They say Gen X Mom right on them. They're fucking wicked cool. The wine glass with no stem, Gen X Mom. I thought these were badass.
If you have a Gen X Mom, if you are a Gen X Mom,
if you know a Gen X Mom,
that's who they're for.
Yeah.
We definitely can't do 24-hour, actually more like 6-hour delivery. We can't do that.
You're not getting it for this Mother's Day.
It's too late. Maybe next year.
If you fucked up Mother's Day, if you fucked it up, that would be a good I'm sorry. Go, hey, it's late, but for a reason. Just tell them you had it made for them. Hey, this is it. It's on the website.
I'm putting it in the...
GenXTalks.com. If there's a store there, I don't know what they've got on it. They got some cool stuff on there. The only time I'll tell you stuff about that's on there is when I think it's fucking cool. Now, I think those are fucking cool. I think the Gen X Mom shirts were cool. I do. Those stuff I'll show you because I think they're badass. Is that it? Question time over? We done? Time to go?
No,
call it a night?
No.
What?
Nope. Hold on.
Well, then I'm going to drink again.
Yeah, someone wants to send you whiskey, and I'm putting the P.O. box in the chat as I say it out loud. Hold on.
Say it out loud.
Give me a second.
You got a fucking P.O. box.
Okay. If you want to send something to our P.O. box, we open it, and if it's really cool, we say it on Instagram and stuff like that. Someone wants to send us whiskey, 4605 Buena Vista Road, Bakersfield, California, 93311, Suite 600-542.
That is also on their website. If you scroll down to the bottom, there's a phone number, an email address, and a P.O. box at the bottom of the website. It's all there.
All at the bottom of the website.
All right. So.
Hold on. Nope. Have you ever been to Monkey Canyon? Big Tahunga.
Yeah. You guys ever been to the caves back there, the tunnels back there? You been to Pine Flat where the Model Ts are buried? Oh, yeah, no one even knows. I'm probably the only guy on the planet who still knows that Pine Flats have 6 Model Ts buried there from a murder in Chicago. Yeah, that was put there in 1938? 39? Yeah. Why did I just say that out loud?
What?
I've never told anybody that, and I just said it out loud. Yeah, never mind. Erase that. I've never been there, and I don't know what I'm talking about.
Did you bring the Men in Black little...
Yeah, do you got one?
Gordy, the line says my dad showed me.
Far out.
Like, now we gotta erase his memory and the dad's memory.
Now we gotta erase everybody. Can you do that? Do we got a little red flashy thingy from Men in Black?
No.
Hey, is the garage door open or broken? They want to know.
It's open. It's not broken. I got it like that so you can't just give me the thing. I put fucking locks on it.
Yeah.
And I don't put locks on it and have that because then some stupid kid, while it's padlocked, would hit the fucking button. They can't even remember to bring out a charged phone. You think they can remember that?
There's somebody over there?
Talking about you. You threw me off. What was I saying? I had something cool. Oh, yeah. If we can't little red flashy thingy them to erase their memories for what I said about Big Thunder Canyon,
Yeah.
can't we just rewind this and start over?
Okay, we're rewinding. Hold on.
Hey,
Oh!
All right. So
I'm getting inside information through sticky notes. Hold on.
the miraculous sticky notes.
How
What?
far north has Dad gone? Canada? Alaska?
I didn't make it to Alaska. I wanted to. The guy I was telling you about, Mr. DNA and I, in 1986, we borrowed a car and took it where we weren't supposed to go from LA, and we ended up in Canada. And we made it across to Victoria Island. That's a long story about how we wrecked that car and I had to hitchhike home. That was a fucked up story.
When will the podcast start?
no, we'll talk
Oh.
Tell the story? What's
Yes.
Well, take a drink.
is there
before you
anybody
start.
even asking about that
Take a
story?
drink first,
Okay.
It's story time with Dad.
Nobody's asking about that Canada
Okay, look.
story.
If you want to hear the story,
Which one? Tahunga or Canada?
the
No, the
Canada.
Canada's
story.
more
Okay, look, the Canada story. Just say you want to hear the Canada story, and if you want more people to hear the Canada story, you tap the screen a couple of times. You
I
tap
wanna
the
hear
screen.
it.
All right,
You know,
before we do,
okay, hold on. You
before
know
we
how
do
you,
anything,
you know how you can like our videos? You just do that to the screen. You can like
well,
the
tell
live
them
stream.
why. Listen,
It
he's
boosts
not-
our thing. It
Tik-
boosts the live stream.
TikTok's algorithm. We've learned this.
Yes.
Just a scientific thing going on. So it's not a dude in China sitting there watching the screen. If everybody right now starts tapping their screen a bunch of times, like for the next 10, 15 seconds, everybody's doing it, it fucking ramps up and fucks with their algorithm like you wouldn't believe. So, you want to stick it to them a little bit and fuck up how they count their quarters at the end of the day? Fucking hit that thing for about 100 times. Everybody do it right now for about 8 seconds, and you guarantee you'll fuck with their shit. Just telling you. It's a good way to do it.
That is a good way to do it. So,
But
They want the Canada.
they want the story.
we borrowed a Volkswagen. We were supposed to do something with it, and we did something else with it. We went to Canada.
Oh,
And we got across the border.
it's climbing.
We got across the border into Canada. Then we took a ferry out to Victoria Island, and we were camping, living out of this VW bug with backpacks. Neither one of us had more than $80 in our pocket. It was 1986. Anyway, in Canada, we learned at that time, we're just out of high school, they had different names on cars. Like they actually had in Canada, they had a Mercury pickup truck. A Mercury written right on tailgate. Ford Lincoln Mercury. I grew up with Ford pickup trucks. They actually had a Mercury pickup truck. And all the cars were different up there. They had different names on them. So we're doing this windy road gig, and we're looking at cars, and he would pick what it is. Oh, that's a Toyota Camry. Oh, and I'd name it, then he'd name it, then I'd name it. And one car goes by him, and he's, oh, that's a fuck, what is that? He turns around, and he's not looking where he's going, and the car in front of us stopped. And we were going fast. And he comes skidding to a stop. I actually opened the door to the VW, and I was going to jump out. And I remember getting about halfway out, and he hits the back of this station wagon, I think it was. Anyway, hits this thing. My head was between the door frame and the door. I'd opened the door to get out, so I kind of hit both collarbones on it. He hits the windshield with his head, and the car the Volkswagen kind of hit it, and then bounced and kind of rolled over to the side. And we got out, and I was okay, and he was pretty much okay. The VW that we borrowed was junk. And I was the mechanical person of the group back then, and there's just two of us, and he's like, "Can you fix it?" I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding? We smashed it, and we're in Canada, and we both got $80. I can't fix shit." So some tow truck came, towed it to a little body shop, and they weren't open that day. But the guys, there was a dirt, straw, hay field next to the body shop, and there was a camper. You know those campers that sat in the back of a pickup truck? I forget what they're called now, but it's just the camper that sits in there. There was one of those, not in a truck. It was like on stilts, and it was sitting there in this field, and they said we could sleep in that, which was fine. So I grabbed our gear and the sleeping bags, and the worst rainstorm I'd seen in a long time hit. And I mean, it was bad. And that fucking thing started to sink like this, and the top part of it that goes over the cab, boom, right into the mud. And that dirt mud that we fell into was about this deep with water and mud. So it starts coming in the front because we, wrecked. Well, now we're trying to climb up on the counters to get in the tables to get away from the water, because now the thing just kind of tweaked itself. It's leaking on the roof now. Water's coming in from where it fell. It's just splashing muddy water in. And we're like, Jesus Christ, we're going to have to pay for this now, too, and we didn't do anything. Not that it was worth more than $100, but there we were. So the next morning, my buddy, I'm not telling you his name, he gets up, he goes, "Man, I've had enough." He goes, "I'm going to call my mom. I'm going to call my mom and see if she can." So he calls his mom. He gets money sent to fix the car for the people that we borrowed it from, went where we weren't supposed to go. And he gets all the way squared away. They're going to wire him some money. They're going to take care of the car. And he looks at me, he goes, "You going to call your mom?" I'm like, no fucking chance. No, I'm not telling my mom I'm in Canada with a borrowed car, and no thank you. So he goes, "Well, I'm staying here." And I said, "Well, I'm not staying here. I gotta get back." And my Uncle Frank lived in Seattle. I figured if I could get back to Seattle, I'd be okay. Actually, he lived in Sumner on Taps Lake. He had a big, huge house that he built on Taps Lake in Sumner. So I hitchhiked from where we were on the island back to the ferry. I didn't want to waste any money on the ferry, so I waited till the ferry was just about leaving, and I fucking booked it. And I jumped all the way onto the ferry, grabbed onto the railing, and got on. And I got a lecture and talking to, and they're like, "You arrogant American," and other shit. I'm like, "Yeah, whatever, man." But they weren't going to throw me off. They didn't want to turn around, so I got a free ride across there. They didn't arrest me, and there was nobody waiting on the other end. I just got off. I hitchhiked all the way down to the border, and now it's like the middle of the night. And the main crossing of the border on the 5 is busy. But about, I don't know, not even 2,000 yards, there's a tiny little street that kind of went towards the border but didn't go anywhere. 2 little buildings with one light on it. 2 little buildings with one little light hanging there. So I looked at that, and I looked at the border, and I thought, well, I'm just going to walk across the border. They probably won't say anything, at 1 in the morning. So I shouldn't have. I should have gone that way. So I go to the border. I'm walking across. I didn't know what time it was, so I leaned in to the little guard thing and looked at their clock. And the guy says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm just seeing what time it is. I'm just going home." And he goes, "Well, come here." And I said, "What?" He goes, "You can't just go into the United States." I said, "I'm fucking an American. I had my driver's license." He goes, "Well, you just sit right here and we'll check you out." Well, I knew I had a couple of warrants for small traffic indiscretions. So I'm sitting in this chair. Do you guys remember the old plastic chairs that had the metal runners on them? Like, on the bottom, just 2 metal things, and they just riveted the seat on? So I'm sitting there, and I got this big old fucking Rambo knife in my back. So I take it out, and I take it out of its sheath, and I stick the blade under the chair up between the metal bar and the plastic seat. So when I let go, it's kind of wedged up underneath there. Now, if you were under it, you could see it, but I left it there. So the guy comes back over and he goes, "Well, you can't go into the country. You don't have a visa. You have warrants down in L.A. I said, "Well, then arrest me. It's a free ride back to L.A. I can get, because I'm only going to be in jail for 5 days. That'll be 3 days to get down there. So just take me home." They're like, "No, you just got to go back into Canada." I'm like, "Where am I going to go in Canada? I don't belong there. I belong here." And my driver's license. "Well, you don't have your birth certificate. You don't have a visa." So they drove me back up the road a mile and left me out. So I came back down, but I walked over to where that light was by that little tiny building, and I'm standing there, and I can see them moving around. They can see me. They know I'm over there. Well, all of a sudden, they're all running around, getting in their cars, and their lights are going, and they're going back down the road to come back to where I am. And I know what's going on. The knife fell out of the chair. I had to have. Because they've already looked everything up on me. So I start running towards the United States as fast as I can. And it's kind of scrub bushes about this high, and I'm just running as fast as I can. They go all the way down the road. They turn. Now they're coming up that little road that I was already at the end of. Now I'm just running through the fields. So I make a right turn, 90-degree turn, run out there about 50 yards, and I just laid down and hope they didn't have dogs. And those motherfuckers beat the bushes for about an hour, everywhere but where I was. They finally gave up, went back. I waited till the sun started to come up. I got up, kept running, made it back into the country. There's my Canada story.
And now you're an illegal immigrant.
I'm not. This is my fucking country. You can't keep me out. I was born here. I live here. I got a license here.
According to them, you're illegal.
Bullshit. The fuck do those guys know? They're pretty particular about the border crossing. What?
Well, now you got to get shipped back to Canada.
Have you not been listening to anything I was fucking telling you? Anyway, so that's my story. Then my buddy got the car fixed and drove it back down to my uncle's house. Then we both drove back down to LA together. Pretty uneventful.
Why'd you go there in the first place?
Hold on.
We just
Take a drink.
We had nothing else to do. We were supposed to take the car for these people from here to here, and we decided, well, they really didn't say when they wanted the car there, so we went to Canada. Just something I don't know. We felt like going, so we took off.
Knife?
Yeah, I never had one like that again. That was a really good one. Not like I could go ask for it back.
Hey, that knife from like 1985.
That'd be so funny if some dude was watching this. He's like, yeah, I was one of the dudes working there, and I still got your knife, asshole.
I'm the one.
Have you ever been back to Canada since?
Yeah, a couple times, but, for totally legit reasons.
I'm the one who found the knife in the first place. I beat the bushes for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, that's my story. So, how many people? 19 people still watching?
I don't know.
Did we lose a bunch of people with that story?
Thank you to Mad Dog, Megan, Stoner, and Michael, and a lot more people that I missed.
Gen X Mom. Did we lose anybody during that story?
We're at 611
Yeah.
words.
Oh, far out, man. All right, so anyway, there's your story. Now, I'm sure that's bored the shit out of you, but...
I don't know, I feel like that was entertaining.
It's a Canada story.
It's a Canada story.
Anyone with a question?
Okay, questions. Yeah, I got some. Worst bar experience? Keep this, like...
What?
Worst bar experience. What's your worst bar experience?
That is a 30-minute fucking story. No.
Well, then we'll save it.
That's the last time I got hammered and picked fights, and we got kicked out of 5 bars, and that was in Victorville and Barstow, and that was 1991, 91 or 92. Yeah, we ended up in. We started out drinking. I don't want to tell this story; it's too long.
Yeah, don't say it then if it's too long.
Okay.
They asked, do we have a flask in our shop? That's a good idea. We should write that down.
A flask in our shop. Oh no, I don't think you guys do.
We do not.
That'd be badass if you put a little Gen X thing on here.
Yeah. When will the podcast start? We're working on it. We have. Don't we have like an intro episode?
We've got an intro episode up, but it doesn't really. It's not.
I paid him to be into it for the preview, and now I don't like it as much because that's not what you guys want.
Yeah.
You guys want him to be mad. So
we got all the gear. We learned how to use it. It's pretty tight. It's kind of cool, but
yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't think you guys would actually really want to listen to it. We taped about 20 minutes of talking, then another 20 minutes, then we did a little intro thing, and I don't know. It just, I really thought you guys would go, this fucking sucks. Don't do another one. So I've just been kind of, I got the material there. I just don't know if you guys really wanted to. I've never listened to a podcast, so I don't know the appeal of it. I don't know if I'm fucking doing it right.
I think we are doing it right on like our recent takes because we've been practicing, and he's not always into it, not always excited to do it.
I'm not excited to do anything with you. You're my 8th kid. I'm burned out on parenting.
Hold on, here's something funny, guys. Last live stream he was in, we only had 4 of these.
You guys.
And he wanted to keep one. I think we sold like, what, 24? Something like that? 14? So
yeah, there was 4 left. Yeah,
we got more.
Mom took my card and bought more. I had to buy more.
We got more. And they're not sold out yet. And don't you still want one?
Where can they get them?
Yeah, they're at the...
GenXTalks.com. Make sure he doesn't get one, or buy one and send it to him.
Yeah, buy one and send it to me.
Yeah. So he really wants this. Make him feel bad.
No, just there's
Somebody says you guys gotta do the dead air.
yeah, we're going to.
We should do that.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Okay.
After this.
Now, everybody grab a pen real quick if you don't already know.
Grab a pen.
Okay? Our email is Gen X Dad Talks, right?
Yeah, I'm putting it
Gen X Dad Talks at Gmail. I'm telling you to write that down. You're going to be pissed when you fuck it up, and it won't be my fault. Write it down. Gen X Dad Talks at gmail.com. Gen X Dad Talks, all one word, at gmail.com. Okay. I'm going to ask a trivia question, and whoever sends the email to that email first wins. I don't care whether you really sent it or didn't send it or sent it an hour late. If it comes up in the mailbox first, that's the person who wins.
Yeah.
So if you're doing this from Antarctica and your cell service is slow as shit and you're still on AOL dial-up, I'm sorry. Okay? I can't help you with that.
We can only do U.S. though.
Yeah, we can only ship to the U.S.
Yes.
No international shipping. So
That's
if you're
expensive.
Yeah, so if you're in Australia...
Give us a email.
Sorry.
Give us a place to send it in the States.
Yeah,
All right.
if you're in Australia, send it to a friend in the States.
Yeah, all right. So
If you don't have any friends in the States, make one.
go get a friend. You need a friend and a hug. Okay, a Gen X Talk shirt. Gonna give a couple of these away tonight. The first one's right now. Ready? Your answer to your trivia question is gonna go where?
To this email.
Where? That's right. Gen X Dad Talks at gmail.com. There you go. All right.
That one. Put it
So,
in the chat.
does everybody remember the movie Flash Gordon? Flash Gordon, soundtrack was by Queen, badass soundtrack. Flash Gordon was transported to an alien world and Ming the Merciless was fucking with him. Some shit like that. But Flash Gordon was a football player. He was a quarterback. For what team? Email your answer. For what team? Just tell me. What team did Flash Gordon play for? And you got yourself a shirt. There's your trivia. There's the best way to get it.
Email us.
Email
us.
the answer. Email the answer. There'll still be some dumb shit that just puts it in the chat, isn't it?
Oh, we got one. Katrina H. First reply. Damn, I don't know the answer.
So Gen X mom goes, oh, we got a reply. Katrina H. And she opens the email and she goes, damn, I don't know the answer.
Rams.
Oh, Victor said Rams.
Rams is incorrect.
New York
Oh,
Jets.
New York Jets.
Who's that?
Luke Petrula.
Yeah, Luke.
Or people. Look at all
Luke,
the
you
people.
got it.
Look at all the people in the TikTok chat.
What, saying what?
Jets. They're all going
That's
Jets.
not in the...
Jets. Jets. Oh, there's more, but the Zappers.
Okay, who was first?
It was. Whoa, hi, Luke.
Hello.
It was Luke.
Luke, you got it. Your shirt's on its way. You got to give us an address. Email us back with an address where to send it. We'll get it out to you.
I'm replying to him.
Somebody needs to. To Luke and the Jets. They need some help.
We have some questions over here. Oh my god, our emails.
Yeah, now it's.
It's all right. We got it. Just we're cool.
Tell them we got a winner.
We got a winner. Oh.
Do
Okay.
another one, they said.
Do another one. Yeah,
Do another one.
oh
What?
Look at all this.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Just let it go.
Did it?
That's a lot.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
make fun of it. Oh, you know what? I got to say something else. Who's the dude who gave us the Phillies jerseys?
What?
The Philly shirts.
Is it in here?
It's on the last sheet.
Last page?
of that
Last page.
All right, so I'm working up my nerve to do it on a live stream, but Gen Z kid and Gen X dad got something.
The Phillies jersey.
Yes, it's right here.
Got something in our PO box.
Alright, okay. Shout out to BC Well or Brian Corwell for the Philly shirts. I got one too, but it's all dirty, so.
This is not cheap shit from Kmart. This is not a blue light special.
It's from MLB.com.
Yeah, this is some cool shit. I mean, this is a real fucking shirt. Like, it makes sense. It's not a knockoff. So those dudes flip some coin. I know you want me to wear it on the live stream. I'm trying to get up my courage to be unfaithful to my Dodgers. But I'll do something cool with it, I promise. I won't wash my car with it. It'll end up someplace cool. I promise you.
I'm
So-
getting many, many sticky notes.
Okay, well, before we go to that, I want to talk to you guys about something serious. Something that everybody has to fucking deal with. You guys have heard it on radio. You guys have seen it on TV. And growing up, on really big movies, they used to have one on purpose labeled intermission. Remember those in between Act 1 and Act 2? But I want to talk to you about something you guys have all had to deal with, and that thing is dead air. Now, everybody suffers from dead air. Newscasters get fired. Producers get fired in radio for leaving dead air. Dead air is not something you want. You know why? Nobody does dead air correctly. Now, we have perfected dead air.
We have.
We have some of the finest dead air, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I agree.
In all the land.
So
we're going to give you some dead air right now. Let me help you out. Premium dead air. I mean, the best dead air you could ever come up with. We're going to do it. Got to take care of something right here.
It's like commercial grade.
Well, it's important. You got to do it right. That's how people get in trouble. They fuck up dead air.
There, guys. Hold on, we haven't started the dead air yet.
No, because I don't know how to turn that fucking thing down.
I believe in you. You can do
there
it.
There it goes. Okay. We're going to give you some dead air and enjoy it because it only comes here on Gen X Talks. Ready? Okay.
Oh, it's just so good.
That was some of the best dead air you are ever going to see.
One of the reasons why it's so good is that they do it.
Well,
is that they join in on the dead air.
You know what? And I would put our dead air up against anyone's dead air.
I don't even have to mute the chat, like where they can't send any chats.
They said that was fine.
That is the best dead air. I'm telling you. And nobody does dead air like Gen X.
Yeah.
We're better at it. That's all there is to
Gen
it.
X Talks.
Yeah, okay, you're included too.
Because there's Gen X radio hosts who don't do it like us.
No, they don't.
High quality Gen Air.
High quality. High quality H2O.
I was going to make that joke.
Got there first. I got there first, sorry.
Gatorade.
Oh, shut up.
Is Gen X Mom a saint?
Is Gen X Mom a saint? Yes.
What do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? As little as possible. You gotta enunciate. You're not talking clear and loud.
Have you ever been to Sturgis?
I have been to Sturgis. I rode to Sturgis once in 86, 87. And then I took Gen X Mom and Gen Z Kid 2 summers ago. We went to Sturgis. So yes, I've been
3
there.
3 summers ago, right?
2. I don't know. Does that really matter?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I want them to know.
All right.
Okay? What does Gen Z Sun's shirt say? Oh, straight out of Gen X Talks. It's like straight out of Compton, but Gen X Talks. It's on the genxtalks.com. It's really cool. You should buy it. Please buy it. I'm gonna die. I'm kidding. I'm not. Should have said that. Disclaimer. He does not abuse me.
You're just a walking infomercial.
No. Disclaimer.
Right, go.
Which truck brand Okay, look. I'm really tired. Just give me a minute. Which truck brand do you like?
I like older everythings. I like old Fords, Dodges, and Chevys. My favorite truck I've ever run was a 59 Ford with a wraparound window, 312 Thunderbird motor. I liked it a lot. I don't know. I got a Chevy now, and I got a Dodge right now. Dodge Ram, the Daytona, the copper Daytona.
That was.
I don't know. Got stuff.
First of all, I was gonna ask you a question, but I crumpled up. I remember the question, but I crumpled up a sticky note, and there's a trash can back there, like one of those big trash cans, and I threw it, and it landed inside the handle. Like there's a little cap right there. That was pretty weird.
That's usually where he stands up and goes, "I meant to do that.
I did.
I meant that. Does everybody see that? That's how good I am."
Then, do you remember the first MTV video?
The first MTV video was Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles.
Buggles? The Buggles?
I think it was the Buggles. That sounds right.
Isn't it the Bugles or something?
No, not the Bugles. The Buggles.
I don't know what they are. What is right?
I'm right. It was the Buggles.
Well, you made a face like it's not the Buggles. So I thought, well, maybe it's not.
I don't know. Look, I was just fucking there. What do I know?
Dodger Stadium or the Coliseum?
For what?
I don't know. Which is better?
The Coliseum's got more history. The Coliseum was built in 1921, 22, lot of shit's gone on there. I've been there for a lot of different occasions, but Dodger Stadium's the temple, man. I mean, that's the greatest place to watch a baseball game, in my opinion. I love Dodger Stadium. But I love Coliseum, too. And I'm going to go to the new one, SoFi, is that what it's called? SoFi Stadium, but I haven't had a chance yet.
Okay, Dad. They want us to have a little friendly competition.
A competition? Of what?
One shot.
You get one shot to hit the camera.
One shot to hit the camera?
Yeah.
Oh. Fucking knee. Ah. God damn it. Am I out of frame now?
No, you're still in frame. You're actually more in frame.
Okay. Ah, fuck, that hurts.
Put your predictions in the chat. Who do you think's gonna hit it first?
Hit it first?
Or
Was it a race?
We're gonna take turns.
No, you said one shot each.
Okay, one shot each. Who do you think's gonna hit it?
Not going to be you, because when you go to
player?
do it, I'm going to fucking punch you.
Money is
And
on
one.
Dad.
And one.
Dad.
Okay, we talked about this last time. Go ahead and go. I will not interfere with you.
No, you go first.
No.
I'm respecting my elders.
Wouldn't that be a first?
It's my pleasure.
I explained how you do this last time.
Yeah.
You sit there, you're one of those kids who sits there and you're thinking about it, and you're thinking about it, and you're getting all, and you
I'm
can't do it.
calculating the trajectory.
Yeah, so you can't do that shit. No.
About 4 feet away. I have to arc it about a 45-degree angle.
You can't do that shit. You're one
The
of
wind
those
is
kids.
blowing 0.2 miles per hour.
You're one
to
of
my
those
west.
kids that gets to the edge of the roof, sits down, lets his feet dangle over the edge of the roof, and then can't do it. Can't jump off the roof. You can't do that.
I can jump off the roof.
You're not listening. I'm describing the type of kid you are.
Just go.
What you have to do is not think about it. You just got to leave it down here. Leave your shot down here. Be talking, doing this, and just pick it up and wing it like that. That's how you're going to hit your target or get real fucking close. You got it?
Someone said hit me with the paper. Remember, we got one of our videos got taken down and then put back up because he hit me with a paper.
Yeah, I hit him with a piece of paper and they took down the video. TikTok, oh, that's fucking violence, asshole. We won't tolerate that. Oh. All right, so I'm going first?
Yeah.
All right, so there's my paper sitting on here, doing nothing, hanging out, being real. Talking to you, looking around, pick it up.
I was pretty close.
I hit the camera and I was half an inch off.
I want to look at it and see how close that was.
Okay, look at your thing. Oh, yeah.
It hit the
right
phone.
there.
I
hit the phone maybe half an inch or less. Go.
No. So I could free throw, or
Go.
I could just,
Hurry up
block
and
pressure. But
hurry up and miss.
I don't feel pressure because I got ice in my veins.
Hurry up and miss. That fucking noise.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Yours was a little low. Let's see. Let me see.
No,
yours was further
that
off than mine was.
Mine hit the camera.
So did mine. Yours was.
Who won?
No.
I won.
No,
I
I
won.
won. Okay, we'll leave it up to them.
Who won?
Who got a better shot? I was way closer. Yeah, don't say sheesh.
No, that
Don't
one
fucking
person
say-
said that. One
Dad
person.
won.
One person. No.
Every time you say no, I know what they're saying.
Somebody.
Oh, son.
Oh my goodness! I won.
They all saw it.
They can't. See.
They're the TV. They see it like this. No.
Oh my god! Dad,
Thank you.
No,
Told
that
you.
was me. I actually hit the camera though.
I hit the camera.
You missed. You hit the phone. I actually hit right below or right above the camera. Actually.
You know
Because
what?
my phone has 3 cameras.
How do you know it's not the top one, which I was closest to?
No, it's the middle one because on this it went above it.
No, it
And I hit
didn't.
the
You
top.
went to the low to the right. You're so full of
You
shit.
went that way.
Thank you. You guys know. You watched it happen. All of you saw it coming. There's no debate. No debating
They
this.
saw Dad's paper, not yours.
It's because mine was blue.
Yeah, the only thing that's blue is you blowing chunks.
Raise your glass.
I won.
Thank you. Raising another glass. Then I'm out of this because you got
This
to
is
pour some more.
generationalist. What is that?
Whatever.
This is
You
racist
suck.
against-
Can you guys go through those?
Here we go.
What questions? I don't have any papers yet.
The white paper you went through last week.
The one right in front of you, genius, that she's been asking you about for an hour.
What paper?
God damn you.
What years do you consider to be Gen X?
1965, born in 1965 to 1980 is the general assumption. I mean, some go 64. A couple websites I saw said 81, but the general consensus is like 64, 65 to 80, 81. Yeah, right about there.
You have to read this. This is mechanics language, you know. This is words and stuff.
Hemi
but I don't
5.7 or Chevy Vortec.
Just choose one.
Well, I sure didn't like the Chevy Vortex on the smaller engines. I like Hemi just because it's Hemi. Not everybody knows what Hemi means, but it's hemispherical combustion chamber, and that's always been a trade of Mopar, and it's wicked fucking badass. Although, Ford had one too, believe it or not, a long time ago. But anyway, just thought Chevys are a lot cheaper to work on, but the Hemi 5.7 just makes a certain noise.
Okay, we're gonna do another lightning round, and I don't want you to spiel off on some 45-minute story.
Okay, go.
Okay. Do you ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? Welcome to Gen X Talks. Today I'm going to walk into the kitchen and tell my dad we're doing a lightning round. Ready?
Okay.
Gorilla Glue or Super Glue?
Super Glue.
Bonanza or Gunsmoke?
Bonanza.
Barrett Jackson or Meckham?
Who?
Meckham.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so Barrett Jackson. Airwolf or Knight Rider?
Are you sure it's not Barrett, Jackson, or Meekum? Is that three things?
No.
I don't know. Okay, go ahead. What?
Airwolf or Knight Rider?
It's you wouldn't say Airwolf or Knight Rider. You'd say Airwolf or Blue Thunder. Those are helicopters.
Okay.
So that's a stupid question.
How do you feel about unions?
Unions had their place a long time ago. They really did. Now they're just a burden on fucking everybody. They abuse their situation where they can overpower and run everything. They're very heavy political power, but unions had a very fine place in the world at one time, and they were needed.
When I was reading that, how do you feel about unions? I almost said, how do you feel about onions? How do you feel about onions?
I don't know if I fucking like cold onions on my burger.
They're like ogres. They have layers.
Oh my god. Next question.
No, that was it. And I leave.
I thought it was a lightning round.
It was.
You asked 3 questions.
That was 5 questions. That's normal lightning round stuff.
Could you please let them know that the glasses are in stock, but they're limited, and the wine glasses?
Buy them to make them feel bad. So that...
Shut the fuck up. Gen X Mom would like me to tell you that these glasses, this one says Gen X Talks, 11-ounce whiskey glass heavy, and these elegant wine glasses that say Gen X Mom on them are both in stock on the website, genxtalks.com, but they're limited, okay? Hopefully she turned off the back order thing, so once you guys go, once they're done, it'll say, no, you can't order anymore. I don't want to keep fucking buying these things. But anyway, these are wicked cool. I really, really like these, the Gen X Mom ones, and they're new, so go check them out.
Okay.
Somebody bought you Ginger Beer 87, just bought a whiskey glass and sent it to the P.O. box.
I get a whiskey glass?
You did?
It's
for
see,
me.
she takes these from
It's
me, and
for
I
me.
can't have one. If I want to pour whiskey in this, I can't have it. She'll take
for
it,
me.
clean it up, and put it
Shout
back
out
in
to
stock.
Ginger Bear.
Ginger Bear.
They sent it to me.
Wait, is that a chick or a dude?
But they sent it to me. So
They didn't send it to you. They sent it to me. Thank you. Thank God. I finally get one.
No.
I dig these things, but I can't have one because there's all of them are for her, and she sells them. I can't even get one.
They sent it to me, so I don't know
See,
why you're excited.
I'm
What
gonna
car
break
do you
this
drive?
fucking
Well, you see, I don't have a car.
I have an old Chevy pickup right now that I drive.
Which toolbox brand is your favorite?
A bearded ginger.
Wait,
Oh, that's the guy.
is that Justin Turner?
No, Bearded is the guy who sends us stuff. He's really cool. He's a longtime fan. He's been to every one of our live streams.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he's called that bearded guy.
Ginger Bear is called bearded.
His name is Bearded Ginger.
No, then bearded ginger is a different guy.
No, it's the same guy. I
No.
know. He's got the motorcycle profile picture. I know it to be true.
Which toolbox? I don't know. I got a Snap-on steel top box right here.
Matco.
I've got an old Space
long.
Station Matco big old long box from the 80s there, and I got a Mac or a Cornwell toolbox over there, a big old Space Station one, and then a lot of homemade tools in a
Isaac the Box 20.
What?
I can't remember the name of that toolbox. Cobalt.
Cobalt.
Just
It's
a little.
The keys right there.
Well, I couldn't remember the name. Sorry.
Oh man, there's
So-
so many toolboxes that start with a K. How will I ever figure it out? Oh no.
We're gonna have one less kid in about an hour. That's how
Who
long
are we
it's
getting
gonna.
rid of? Are we getting rid of?
You.
Why would you do that? I'm your favorite.
You're my favorite ass.
Yeah.
We have 593 viewers.
Far out. We only lost a few when I was running my mouth on those stupid stories.
Oh man. Okay.
All right, so we're about done for the night.
After these questions, we'll probably call it.
Jesus.
For a living.
What do I do for a living? I do lease consulting right now.
Would shipments of whiskey translate to a PS5?
Would shipments of whiskey
Well,
to
what's a
me
shipment?
translate to a PS5 for him? That is really fucking tempting. If it was, I'll tell you what.
Shipment.
If it was Green Label, the real Green Label, not Green Stripe, Green Label, then yeah, you can go grab one.
Hold on, keep them entertained. Don't say anything.
I've only got one of those bottles, and I'm scared to open it and drink it because I'm not going to get another one. I've only had one other Green Label Jack Daniel my entire life, and that was like 20 years ago. And I broke down one night and drank it, and then kept the bottle for a long time. Wish I hadn't. You know, the proof in the alcohol is not really any different, but just the fact that you got one's fucking cool. And so I've got one. So now that makes two I've had my entire life. So I'm a little hesitant to give it up. But you guys want him to get a PS5, everybody go follow his Instagram account, the Gen X Talks Instagram account. And it's easy to find. Then, you know, he gets to 10,000, I'll buy him one.
Hey, Dad.
What?
How many people get this reference?
Nobody. If anybody gets that reference, what he's doing right now, do that stupid thing to them. It's from a movie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna email you.
Okay. No. Everybody if anybody knows what that's from, then I'll bump him up to close to a PS5 right now. If everybody knows what he just did.
I don't think people are gonna know.
And he only did it once, real quick.
It's pretty obscure.
It's out of a movie, but this is the Green Label I'm talking about. It's not opened. And actually, a follower, one of you guys, Cool Cat, sent that to me.
We never figured out who it was. They never said anything.
I've tried to figure out who sent this, and it didn't come with anything on it, but I think it was a guy who said in a live stream he worked for Jack Daniels. It's pretty badass, but anyway, it's sealed, and I'm scared to open it, but I got one. Anyway, so that's it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Your last story at the bar, and then do one more story.
No, it's a long story.
Long.
You really...
They're asking for a story.
Make one up as you go, Fletch.
Yeah, Fletch can make up stories, so I guess it'd be okay if I did
All I
that
need
too.
is some ball bearings and some
Antifreeze.
Antifreeze.
Come on, guys, everything's antifreeze and ball bearings. Don't you know that?
We have
All right.
nothing on the ever reference. So.
Nope. Well, they weren't doing it there. They were doing it in the live stream. I didn't tell them to email it, but it's racing through, and you didn't even pay attention. I wondered why you switched screens.
Yeah, if you guys got the reference, please say it again.
You're so dumb. You screwed yourself on that.
She said, email it.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay.
quietly. No one else repeated that. You're there looking at it. You're doing your thing, and then you switch screens when everyone could be answering.
Hey, the anchor.
Nobody's getting it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, no one's getting it. It's okay.
So I'm not going to do another story. Take too long, and my stories are boring as hell anyway. All right.
Okay. I think
That's it?
Yeah, I think we're done.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
Someone said sheesh, and they wanted you to know.
Don't say sheesh. Don't do that shit. That fucking irritating bullshit he does.
Everyone say sheesh.
Don't say sheesh. I will fucking put you far away from a PS5.
You have almost 7
It's worth it, Dad. It's worth it.
The things you find important in life. All right. I'm going to raise one last glass, one last drink. I got to go. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you guys go to the site, there's the hats and the cool stuff there. It's all for those guys. I don't get anything from it. They just raid my wallet to put it up there, and then you guys do what you want with it from there. But we're growing. There's more people watching. There's more people following, and they're spreading out doing stuff. Next week, he wants to do the live stream on what again? Next week?
What? What do we do? Live stream on what? On the tripod, on my phone, on multiple platforms. Yeah, so next week we're doing it on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, maybe Facebook.
Maybe Facebook. All right, anyway, raising one last drink for you guys. Here goes. You too.
Happy Mother's Day.
Everyone's saying sheesh.
No, they're not. I'm not even acknowledging it. Nope, I'm not looking at the screen.
If you don't
Fuck you and that screen. I'm not looking.
If you don't look at the screen, you don't have balls.
Do the
Nope.
dance one more time.
Oh. He
All
walks
right,
in.
he walks in.
So he like calls me over. This is like movie scene. He calls
It's
me
in a
over.
movie
and
scene.
I walk in and I go. And I'm like,
It's from a movie.
from a movie.
It's pretty... I got it. I knew what he was talking about. Anyway, so that was it. That was the stories and the questions and the merchandise and the stuff for tonight. Answered a bunch of questions, told a few lies, and now we're carrying on with the night.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
See
And remember, if you look back for all the stuff I said tonight, remember what Wyatt Earp used to say when he got done with his live stream. Wyatt Earp used to say, and that's how I remember it. Give or take a lie or two. All right, and we're out.
Someone said the whiskey is bussin'. Look at all.
The whiskey's not bussin'.
Look.
Don't say bussin'. I'm not looking. Turn it off. We're done.
No, we're not turning it off until you look.
I'm not looking.
Tell them
Go.
what film that was from. They don't know.
It was from the Social Network.
It was the Jewish fraternity.
The Jewish fraternity scene
It was
in
Caribbean night.
Caribbean night with Niagara Falls up there, and he walked over to him. You'd have to see that scene. It's pretty fucking thing anyway. All right, everybody. Next time.
Bye.